Hey folks, MJ here from Not Another React channel. Welcome to Reacher Season 3. I haven't reacted to 1 and 2, but I have watched them, enjoyed them very much. Like Season 1, we got to follow Reacher, his relationships with people in Margrave. They're all new, fresh. Roscoe and Finley, the main ones, who we saw in Season 2, made a little appearance, help us out. And then obviously Neagley came in to give us a kind of a little bit of background on him. And the whole storyline itself, like, seemed more personal. Well, not more personal, but I mean, it was focused on that specific small town in America. Obviously, his brother's death was a big cause of it. Season 2 then was kind of like an ensemble type thing. So we had a look at the history of the 110, how that formed. We got introduced to another two, Dixon and O'Donnell, present, and then we obviously had to look back on the rest of them who are unfortunately RIP dead. That eyeball finger jar was not a fun time. Robert Patrick was the main bad guy there. Did it really well, and it was a bit more actiony, I guess. Like there was a lot more widespread action with multiple badasses from the 110 available. The kind of like, the whole storyline was a terrorist global agenda type thing. So this one, I don't know, is this one going to go more in the fact that this is going to be a global thing? So is he going to go to another country? Is he staying in America? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, let's kick it off. Excited for this one. Reacher's driving a car? Well, a van. Guess the question is, what's our timeline on this one?
Ethel Merman disco album. Are you shitting me? But this is a college town. Some hipster will buy him to be ironic.
Oh, a mark? Just a kid looking suspicious. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a serious weapon. Interesting gun.
No, please, I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're welcome.
They may have backup on the way. Hey!
Oh! Oh no!
Shot a cop. I didn't know. I thought he was pulling a gun. We gotta go. Now.
Shit, Reacher.
Pull over. I killed a cop with an illegal gun. Well, it was an accident. I'm not explaining my way out of this.
Oh, the cops are just interesting. I didn't know cops did that. Especially if there's like a kidnapping.
Probably belongs to an employee who won't notice it's missing until tonight. Gives me a head start. Keep an eye out.
Poor kid.
So you can call for a ride. Tell him you're in shock and can't remember what I look like.
What? No. You can't just leave me here. What if those guys find me?
What am I supposed to do? Take you to the after what I did?
So then take me home.
Is he missing an ear?
That cop was an accident. Right? So, look, he'll just be grateful that you kept me from getting kidnapped again.
Again.
That what happened to your ear?
I want to make a point.
Ah.
Because your dad wouldn't pay the ransom?
Yeah. After he got my ear in the mail, he paid.
Poor kid.
So the guy who got blown up in your car wasn't your driver. He was your bodyguard.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to hire a better one next time.
How are you?
Take me home and let my dad repay you for what you did. You want to disappear? You need money? He has money. Please.
Oh. Don't get involved, Reacher. Gonna start a whole season.
Get in, Richard.
Said campus, so he's college age? I don't know what age he is. 19 or something. Yeah, a bit of money there, I suppose. Wonder could they have framed the shooter guy?
Get off the car.
Yeah, it's all right, Paulie. I talked to my dad and told
Oh. Why wasn't he protecting him?
No,
just let him do it.
he's rude.
Interesting when Reacher has to look up.
You know what I'm hoping to find?
More HGH in a hypodermic needle?
Here, just take it.
Why is it empty?
Because I shot all the bullets.
I love it.
A lot of security for a rug merchant.
I told you, he's rich.
Yeah, they're special rugs. Laced with copious amounts of cocaine.
Your dad's employees always talk like that.
Oh. That's a big gun.
And you don't have time to eat. Beck wants to see you. Officers upstairs, down the hall until...
What, they know already?
I can show you.
No, he wants to see him alone.
They don't seem concerned about the kid nearly being kidnapped if they know about it already. It's all a bit weird.
This is 50-year-old McCallum. I only opened it for my top business associates.
I'm super rich.
I'm sure you heard what Richard told me about the attempted kidnapping when he called me from the car. What can you add to that?
All right, it all makes sense.
Let me think it over and I'll figure out the best way I can be of help.
Okay.
Duke.
It's dodgy.
Sir, could you show Mr. Reacher back to the kitchen, please?
He ate very fast, didn't he?
Don't be offended, Mr. Reacher. Just need to know who you are.
I'm the guy who saved your son's other ear.
Oh. Got those quips, but who you didn't even see when he got back. Really cares about his son, I think. He's just painting away. Fair enough. It's a good way of getting released, I suppose.
He has trust issues. Surprised he hasn't come to check on you considering all that happened.
Yeah.
On the phone, he knows I'm okay.
Hands-off parenting. What rich people can do. But shouldn't.
Guess it's back to the office.
We're not going back to the office.
You're going to jail.
We ran your prints.
That was fast. Must have some serious connections.
Everything we do here is serious.
Rugs. Rugs. Drugs.
Purple Heart.
Green clovers, blue diamonds. He's a fucking bowl of Lucky Charms.
Paulie was in the army too.
Hey, don't knock Lucky Charms.
You failed the OCS exam. Not surprised. You don't look like you could spell OCS.
First, little test.
The fuck is this?
You shot a cop. We can turn you in or you can do what you're told. Those are your choices.
Fair enough.
What if I just shoot you instead?
That would be the last thing you do.
Pretty sure he could get out of it.
Good. You prove your point. Welcome to the team, Reacher.
Did he take a bullet out? But he kind of looked when he was pulling it. He was like, oh.
I'm not crazy. I know the bullet didn't have any powder in it. It's a dud.
Oh. Oh.
What would you have done if I'd have killed myself?
Same thing we did with the last guy.
Okay.
Let's go.
See, looking at here, what's about the oil? Oh. Something under the floorboards.
You start first thing in the morning. You're locked in until then.
Why?
Because Beck might trust you now, but I don't.
What if I don't like that arrangement?
Call the cops.
Jesus. Okay, bugs. Oh. I need to have a little emergency phone.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh. Interesting. So he was just waiting around for that hit to happen. Oh. What happens when you give life advice?
Is this really Major Reacher? Like the Jack Reacher who started the 110?
It is. I need your help, Powell.
Whatever you need, sir.
Run a license plate.
Thought the 110 was gone.
And there's a dent on the right-hand side. Legend is you made it with the Colonel's head. That true?
David O'Donnell did that messing around with Stan Lowry's bowling ball. And it was on his face when O'Donnell fell asleep on the couch.
Oh, remember that part. Oh, what did he do that for now? Is that to sort of like, in case the dude was going to shoot his eyeball off? DNA. Huh.
Mr. Reacher?
It's going for a walk, ma'am.
Why do you use an alias?
I like my privacy.
Is that why you gave no address?
No,
Then why no address?
because I don't have one.
Scott, good answers.
Several weeks ago, a high-level LA-based drug dealer flew to Maine for a meeting with the owner of Bazaar Bazaar.
Major drug runners don't travel 3,000.
Say that 10 times fast. Bizarre, bizarre.
Problem is, we can't dig anything up on the guy.
Not even an address. Figure the property's set up under an LLC or something.
I wonder, was the shooting of a cop fake as well?
Maybe the driver hit my car and ran off.
Did he hit your car and run off?
I don't own a car.
Zachary Beck. You know him?
Shit's sake. Elliot, you don't give the guy we're questioning the name of the subject, then ask if he knows him.
Sorry, shit.
Rookie.
According to Powell, you were some kind of army super cop. We checked you out. More wars than Tom Brady.
Fuck that traitor.
And you really must be desperate.
Buddy, you don't know the half of it.
And I don't want to. At least until you do something for me.
Oh? Quid pro quo. Bizarre, bizarre.
You're a pain in the ass. You answer questions like an asshole.
You always so direct.
You always so frustrating?
Psychiatrist interviewed the guy regularly when he was in the hospital. He stuck to his story.
Do you see anyone else eating?
Hungry, leave him alone.
But from the way you're eye fucking him, I think you know his name. Fuck you, big boy. I showed you mine, you show me yours.
Lieutenant Colonel Francis Xavier Quinn, military intelligence. Picked up extra cash selling military secrets to hostile nations.
Okay.
You saw Quinn in Beck's car,
Yeah,
and now you want to find him.
yeah.
So maybe we can help each other out.
Can't beat a good bit of vengeance. Actually, what's this called again? Persuader?
We were 20 feet over the line and didn't know it. Warren didn't let us film from there.
The surveyor's map?
It was a real shit show, okay? Ton of work down the crowd.
Gotta love the legal system.
She's a natural CI. So when I saw Bazaar Bazaar had a help wanted ad online,
Bizarre, bizarre.
no judge is going to issue a warrant to search a prominent local businessman over an ex-druggie blowing off work. Like, she's 20, but she's still just a kid.
Well, we've already taken out one prominent businessman.
Like that to me.
Because you're too smart to lie to. You'd see through it.
He's that bad?
He's the single worst person I've ever known.
I once met Hitler.
Undercover informant.
Yeah, what's the problem?
The last one you had went missing.
You remember what I said earlier about you being an asshole? You're doing it right now.
I mean, you know, it's true. We killed one, but well, we'll send in another.
Thanks.
Donut's a donut.
Shut your filthy mouth.
Bodyguard won't be seriously injured, but he'll be in no condition to retaliate. It'll blow out the windows. Really sell the lie to Richard.
And it'll create a job opening. Beck will need a new body.
Oh, that's an interesting way of bringing coffee around.
Pretty sure the Constitution says you can't do that.
You're DEA. Grab some drugs from evidence, plant it in his car. You can hold him as long as you want without formal charges and no right to an attorney.
The law allows for that.
It's kind of a gray area.
Mouse's asshole.
I don't think it's legal at all, planting evidence.
Okay, that takes care of our bodyguard. Who's playing our kidnapper?
Did he copy shot?
I'm gonna fix this.
No brains, some balls. Fine, you're our kidnapper.
Did he do it?
Okay, point your finger at the kid. Say bang.
No.
Bang!
That great or what? I could hide nearby and set off the charges.
Give him a heart attack. Hand it over.
It's not funny.
Funny to me. Boys?
Me too.
Kind of funny.
I need to go back and watch that fucking first episode because our first 10 minutes.
Assumption. No. In an investigation, assumptions kill.
Oh. And what matters? Details.
We need as little suspicion as possible.
So what do we do?
Kill a cop.
That lets me put a couple slugs into the radiator the kidnappers ride in. I can shoot out the tires before I kill Elliot and Villanueva with blanks.
It's a good plan.
I like this plan.
Makes more sense knowing that Richard didn't really mess up.
Almost insane. What if you forget how many shots you fired? There could be a real one left in the chamber when you turn the gun on me or Elliot.
Yeah, I did. Did you give me the gun I asked for?
Ah.
Now I always know exactly where the blanks start.
Nice. And that's how he knew where the bullet was when he went. He was selling it. Reacher fooled me as well.
What's wrong?
I don't know how to hotwire a car.
We'll loosen the shroud. The wires, you touch them together, you're an instant bad guy. I've also been thinking about the street layout.
Brilliant.
Won't work.
Why not?
Because no one will believe anyone thinks they can get a nickel for this crap. Ethel Merman disco album?
Very good.
Small department with no regular patrol. And if they happen to cross your path, you'll have to dispose of them. Without causing injury.
I mean, you did say dispose of them.
If you need me, I am just a phone call away.
$14-day battery life, as in it's going to last for 2 weeks.
I put the bullet in that one, so even with the cylinder closed, I always knew where it was.
What if the one with the bullet had come up?
I'd have shot the armed guy behind me and tried to fight my way out.
Any leads on Quinn?
Not yet. How's the bodyguard?
He's in the adjoining room.
Good to see Reacher isn't mental. Or gone mental.
I'll wait till everyone's asleep. At 3 a.m., I'll check it out.
Keep me posted.
Why would they leave her alive, though? Literally 3 a.m. on the dot. Details matter, guys. Do you ever find yourself just saying that on your normal day-to-day stuff now? Oh. Yeah, through the floorboards. There we go. You're going to have to put all the dust back, though. It also seems like it hasn't been used in a while with all the spider stuff.
Reacher,
I'm in the cellar.
is Teresa there?
She was.
No. But she was.
All right. What did we think of that? Yeah, that was cool. It was kind of that first part. I was like, wait a minute, why is Reacher doing silly things like this? I mean, first of all, I wouldn't be able to manage anyway, and it's completely understandable that a cop, someone could jump out and you thought that they were going for a gun and you'd shoot them. Understand that. They really got me. They made it very believable. But it was cool to actually, once he got into this place, I mean, you could tell as well. It's like, why is Reacher going on along with this? Like, I would have expected him, even with the Russian roulette thing, to actually take the guy out and take the rest of them out, or try it or something like that. Like, so yeah, I know they got me good. Even I was fooled. And yeah, it was really cool to see how I did the whole setup thing. So yeah, obviously bizarre. I mean, you're not gonna have a setup like this if you're just selling rugs to people, even if you're generational wealth, like, you know. Yeah, I think having the guard have an M249 or whatever sort of weapon that was raises a little bit of suspicions. Having the guy say, "Yeah, we're going to do Russian roulette here" as your interview process, that's a bit too much. I think you can only do that on the third interview. So, but yeah, enjoyed it so far. It was nice, and again, it was like setting it all up. There was more intrigue and stuff like that. Well, it was more me questioning Reacher at the start, and then how it all laid out, like, you know. So that was cool. There wasn't as much action, except for obviously the start of it, but it was, yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm excited to see what comes next, and if we're going to find that poor girl. All right. Thanks for taking time to watch. Hope you have a good one. Bye.